Guys, I'm over here like, man, can I get a modeling contract with Puma, please? No, for real, for real. Like Puma got some nice clothes, y'all. Like I used to grow up, wearing Jordans, of course, like everybody else. And back in those days, talking about like early '90s, stuff like Puma, Adidas. After Jordan came in, it's like you had to be wearing Nike. Nike is like a symbol of the gods, right? You want to be, you want to be wearing Nike. All the NBA players are wearing Nike. Well, at least all the ones I like. You know what I'm saying? But now here in 2000, well, I think ever since about 2023, I started noticing that Puma started coming out with some really nice clothes, and not only that, their clothes last. Like you can wash them a lot, and when you iron them bad fellas out and put them on, it look like they still brand new. So it's like Puma just casually kind of like took over my whole wardrobe. Like my underwear is Puma, my hoodies be Puma, my shirts be Puma. Not all the time, but I'm just saying like the ones that I really seem to like. They fit, it fits nice, they last. And then the Puma underwear, I love it. I love it. I'm like, man, I should just be a Puma model. I think I make a great Puma model for real. I'm not even joking about that. Like for real, Puma they need to put me on. Like seriously, I'm very impressed with the wardrobe, man. I even see like sometimes I be at the malls and stuff, and I see they got the Puma stores and they be having good deals. And I just be looking at all the stuff they got. I'm like, man, I like the socks, I like the underwear, I like the sweatpants, I like everything Puma is doing right now. And it fits me. It looks like the clothing just fits me. It look like it was made just for me. So I just want to come over here and guys say, yo, Puma, give me a contract, man. Give me a modeling contract, like for real. I look good in that. I look good in this the Puma stuff, man, for real. Let's see how much time we got. Got about a minute left. I gotta talk. That's the good thing I like about, I was talking to you guys yesterday about, how my diet is so strict. I used to actually, when I was younger, I was thinking I was going to be an actor slash model type thing. And I remember one time somebody told me that I would fit that role better when I got older. And here I am older, and I'm like, whoever told me that was actually right. I was at this show, and this lady had told me that when I got older, I was going to be, uh, so-called model status type thing. So that person obviously had a really good eye. It's not that I didn't look cute when I was younger, but it's just that, you could tell, even when sometimes I could look at people out on the street, you could tell when somebody just fits into their skin, or when they still young, or they have certain more growing to do. And being a model doesn't have to do with like looking like, cute, not necessarily. Like being a model, you just kind of like, well, I mean, it depends on what kind of model you is. I mean, hell, I could be a foot model. I could be a foot model. You got all kind of models, but no, models don't always have to do with just being so pretty. Sometimes it has to do with it's like a status symbol. You might be a model, you might look ugly to some people, stuff like that. But no, Puma, for real, they need to put me on. But see if I can say one more thing. No, just what I was telling you guys about yesterday. The whole diet thing. I appreciate, now. I mean, I can complain all I want about not eating this and not being able to eat that, but when I go outside and I look in the mirror, and when people see me out in public, the first thing they notice is my body shape. I can read people's minds. Somebody out there thinks I'm psychic. The first thing people notice about me when they see me is the shape of my body, because you don't see, well, at least, a lot of cities in the States, you don't see people like that got like beach bodies walking around. It's like you don't even fit in anymore. It's like, what are you doing here? You're walking around a bunch of people who are, out of shape. I mean, unless they like Asian or something, and they come from a culture where most of those people are, thin and stuff like that. When I went to Cambodia, you barely saw any overweight people. You know, I mean, if I had to guess, like Cambodia, only probably like 2% of the people were overweight there. But anyway, guys, I just want to come over here and do my little Puma modeling rant. But no, I think I'll be a good model for Puma, for real, for real.